And now, Sci Fi Mamacita.
Now I say, what's up, party people? Welcome to the last installment of Forbidden Frequencies here at Sci Fi Mombie, which will kind of correlate in with We're No Experts, but you can ask us anyways wellness series. Of course, I don't do this alone. Hello, Miss Connie Cleary.
Hello.
So please bring whatever to the chat. Let's discuss it. Let's get this out of the way because it's a very sensitive subject. So warning, tonight we are going to be dealing with the forbidden topic, as some people like to look at it, of mental health. Let's have a good, open, nice dialogue about mental health, how to get help, why it's important. Don't suffer alone in silence. Come on. I mean, we see a lot of unenlivenment lately, and it's not good. So feel free, put it out in the chat, but let's be cordial and nice to each other, okay? Because it's a very sensitive subject. I've seen things this weekend out of influencers that I follow that I'm going, what happened? I mean, it seemed like they were on even plane, they were doing great, and all of a sudden, implosion. You know what I'm saying? We all have it. So, what do you think, Miss Connie?
It sucks, but it does happen. Don't matter what the situation is.
Mm-hmm. We're human.
Yeah.
We have emotions. We have feelings. You can't.
Sometimes it can be traumatic. Sometimes it can be when stupid mistakes that depend on who it is, you get out of it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You can't bottle that stuff in. It just comes out later in life. And, you know, it just leads to traumatic issues the longer you go without talking to somebody about it. So wanted to share a few things where you can get help. 988 is the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. I'm going to leave that in the chat. I have a whole bunch listed in the description of this. Hello, Rodney Fosberg over on Instagram. How are you today? I hope you're doing great. But just remember, you know, I keep stressing this a lot. We're human, right? At least I think I'm an alien sometimes, but I can't help myself. I have to laugh. We all have to have a good laugh every once in a while. It's like when Chuck Norris passed away the other day in the Galactic Cafe. The only way I know most of the time to honor somebody that I really truly looked up to is through humor, through remembering what they stood for and how much they impacted us all. So let me grab these here. What's up, Dottie Woo Woo?
Hey, Lady Mist.
Hey, Lady Mist, how are you? Here's some more numbers. So you can have those in case you need them. Oh, it didn't come through like I wanted it to. Dang it, Jim. Figures. Let me try this again. Nope, it's just going to do it again. I don't want to type them out one at a time. My hands hurt today. So, all right. Well, they're all right there. Sorry, guys. But, my carpal tunnel's acting up. But, you know, I share with everybody, I suffered for years with long-term traumatic effects of being bullied as a child. And it showed not only in my weight, but in my eating habits. I don't trust people. And that's a hard one to work through. And so I am getting help for my binge eating disorder now. Instead of, you know, food never talked back. Food was a comfort, you know, and I had to learn that you can't always rely on food because you're going to end up killing yourself. You know, I worry about co-host Vic. He struggles with anxiety and he, you know, he does the same thing. So, but what do you say, Miss Connie?
It's sad. I feel bad for those people that have those kind of disorders or whatever. In some cases, is brought to them by, could be a number of reasons why it could be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Could be someone pushing it on them. Doesn't matter if it's drugs, alcohol, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or for glutton for punishment through a family member or whatever. Could be many number of things
Mm-hmm.
to me. And sometimes something happened when they're growing up. Could be an abusive parent, grandparent, family, kid, whoever it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Which is bullshit. I don't know why you had to abuse people like that, but it does happen.
You know, I grew up in the Southern Baptist Church where they told you all the time that your mental health issues was just Satan messing with your mind. No, it's really chemistry in your brain. When my oldest went through testing for ADHD, I had people in the church that told me I didn't spank my child enough. That's why he was acting out. He wasn't acting out. He was hyper. He couldn't control it. And they told me I didn't spank him enough.
I can understand that being chemical. You know, you were born like that.
Yeah.
Well, you can't help until you get the right.
Not only is it on both sides of the family. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be hereditary too.
But he and I were under anesthetic for 4.5 hours while I was having surgery. So they think that's what caused a lot of it. So, but I got to see the CT scan where they did the uptakes on his dopamine levels and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They were severely out of whack at 5.
Right.
I mean, you can't beat that out of somebody. I'm sorry.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Hey, Power Ranger Donnie, how are you?
Hey, Donnie.
Mr. Brown Alliance Raid, cool. Yes, happy 95th birthday, Mr. Shatner. Also, happy 50th birthday, David Cabiza. I hope you're having a great day. David Cabiza is the co-author and illustrator of the Orville comics. He also draws our beautiful logo up here in the corner. He is a wonderful man. I hope you had a wonderful day, my friend. And just when I say that, Stream Elements brings up his stuff. So go check him out on Instagram. He is a commissioned artist. Let's keep him working. More Orville comics. Okay. So, yeah, Mr. Shatner's had a great day. JRC 99 US got to see him this weekend at Galaxy Con in his area. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. And let's get talking about mental health. I just never understood, and they did this to my own sister. They did it to my daughter. You know, women are the ones that are the most emotional. Blah, blah, blah. No, my sister and my daughter have an eating disorder. Picky eating is an eating disorder. Finally been categorized. And I never understood why people picked on them so much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have friends messaging me at the moment, and they know I have a show on Sunday nights. Okay. Don't you love those people? So, anyways, tell us in the chat what you think. Man, it'd be nice if it would put us out on the I don't know why we promote all the time here at Sci Fi Mombie, and it's a hit or miss sometimes with the topics. Hit or miss, or we get the trolls. So
yeah, the trolls are the worst.
Yeah,
assholes.
It seems like they're the ones that need the help the most.
Yeah,
it just seems like since COVID, everybody just went online, you know, and they think because they're behind an avatar, they have the right to just lash out at people. And it's a mental health problem. It's a big one.
Right.
So our culture doesn't make it any easier, especially when we have sweet potato Schmittler in the White House who attacks everybody. And that's because they won't tell us, but he has to have a form of dementia right now, that he cannot control it. There's some people that have Tourette's, right? There's some people who have other behavioral disorders where they can't control what comes out of their mouths, but there's help for that. So there's help for that. So Donnie, what have you been up to today? Lady Miss, what have you been up to? Been keeping cool? I hope so. It's been warm here today. It's been like close to 90. And now it's like windy, and I think there's like a cold front trying to go through. So be careful in the Ohio Valley tonight, Miss Connie. I heard you're supposed to get some thunderstorms.
Yeah, it's been raining here good part of the day. It's even been in the 40s. Since I'm like closer to the Lake Erie.
Mm-hmm. Big temperature difference, because here we're still, what did it say? Is it 63 right now? Hold on. Yeah, it's 63 here and very windy. So went from 90 to 63 just like that. So if she's been in the 40s all day and we've been close to 90, you can see where the cold front is. So
yeah, right here we got to say, give it 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what we say here too.
And sometimes the weather, we can have between 2 to 4 different types of weather in one day.
Yep.
And there's your sign.
Or here in the Ozarks, we like to say air you can wear in the summer because the humidity is so hard. Hey, Mark Harkness, how are you? It's good to see you.
Hey, Mark.
Here's our buddy. Hope everything's going well with you. But yeah, it's like last week when that cold front went through, it was like 80, 70, and it went all the way down to the 30s and even lower than that. So big temperature swings here in the Ozarks sometimes. You never know how to plan your attire.
Damn right.
Keep those jackets out. So what's everybody been up to?
I have in my car, I still have a snow brush. I still have the rock salt in my trunk.
Mm-hmm. Kitty litter.
Well, I'm not as bad as that too sometimes. And I still have an umbrella in my trunk too.
Mm-hmm. I need to get a new one.
You never know when I need it.
I sent mine home with Sabrina from LA, so I need to get me a new one. I want a nice big golf umbrella, actually. So
there you go. During the winter time, my snow brush is next where this passenger should be at. During the whole time of winter.
Hi, Space Force girl.
Huh?
Oh, Space Force girls. Go ahead, Miss Connie. Sorry.
I have my brush next to me during the winter time. I just grab and start, taking the snow off while the car's warming up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Like I pull my car now. I have a garage. Oh my God. I can actually say it now. Pull my car into the garage and warm it up there. Yeah.
I do have a garage that I do have my car in. If I'm out and about, it always sits there all winter long.
Mm-hmm.
I wait till the end of May when I put it in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it easier.
Yeah. Well, Space Force girl, thank you so much for helping me get more subs on Reddit. I greatly appreciate that. By the way, there is a campaign going on right now for Battlestar Galactica. The 50th anniversary is in 2 years, guys. Can you believe this? 50 years of Battlestar Galactica. They're trying to make a push to get something going again with Battlestar Galactica. I say continuation.
Yes, definitely.
So instead of just reboot, let's do a continuation. You all know how I feel.
I remember when it first came out. You remember those baseball cards? How we get baseball football cards?
Mm-hmm.
I actually have the whole thing of Battlestar on those type of cards.
Oh man, that's cool. I used to have TNG, all the cards. I used to have like 2 to 3 decks, and they got sold in the garage sale. So, but Mark says, can't complain. The rose bushes survived the car trip from Washington State to Georgia. Cool.
There you go.
That's good. That's good. Hey, Jamie Lynn.
Hello.
I know, right? So let's keep. So I forgot what hashtag they're using. I think it's BSG50. But you know, we seem to be the only channel, because Katie Sackhoff is doing her own thing right now, but she's watching her series. She's not starting from the beginning like we are. So we seem to be the only channel that gives a damn about BSG right now from the beginning. So, and I'm glad we are, because it makes more sense to me. Yay, Jamie Lynn's here. Yes, Dirk.
Yes.
Dirk has had a great career. Yeah.
And
Still
not
alive.
the coffee franchise either.
Yeah. So what is when everybody is having one of those days, and you know what I'm talking about, you know, you have good days and bad days. What do you do to counteract your bad day? Tell us in the chat.
I got the pet shop I can go to anytime I want while they're open. Get my birdie fix.
There you go. Yeah, that's awesome.
Or my hobby job, which, you know, I do several dogs, and I'm happy with that too.
After a good cry, I'm not afraid to tell you I cry. Even if I'm not buying anything, I like to go out and look at stuff in the stores. Just look, you know, just walk around, clearing my head. I like to go on walks. Let me tell you, I used to sit and just eat. And then I changed. And when I got really upset, I started exercising more, which I need to get back into my exercise routine. But that seems to help a lot. So do you guys think? No. Hulu went. Yeah. I think it's going to take an act of God. And when I say God, I mean Dolly Parton, to make it happen. Do you know why I say Dolly Parton? Everybody's going to go, what? Her production company has made Buffy the Vampire Slayer all these years. So if it's going to happen, she's probably going to have to step in, because I know she's already spent a lot of money on hiring everybody, writing the scripts. Maybe they have to move it to a different network, but I would like to see it happen. Hulu, I don't know what's going on at Disney, but maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe we need to do a letter writing campaign to get it done. Hey, co-host Vic and I were a part of the School Spirits letter writing campaign, and we got it back. We're also a part of the one for iCarly right now. Let's get that movie made. Let's close out iCarly. So
I would like to see the continuations of both of them.
Yes.
No reboots.
No reboots. No reboots. Comet Network. Yes, that's what we could call it. Good job, Jamie Lynn. I like that. I like it. The Comet Network. Because, I mean, something's got to give. It's like the Orville. Well, it's Seth's problem, nobody else. It's clear his schedule. Right. So I don't know. It might be Adriana Palicki's problem too, because she's flopping back and forth again about if she wants to come back or not. I'm like, make up your mind. I mean, Jay Lee, Penny Gerald Johnson, Peter Makem, Chad Coleman, Mark Jackson, they're all in. They're all in. So they said if they were handed a contract, they're going to sign. So Dolly Parton will set up Buffy Lives. I had the same idea. Yeah, I think Dolly's going to have to step in. But I mean, that's a waste of money, quite honestly. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that all the actors were happy to be paid and the writers, but if it's not going to be put on film, what's the point in writing all that stuff?
Yeah.
It's just a waste. It's a waste of resources. So It's like Simon Pegg. Oh my God. Did you guys hear about this? So Simon Pegg was doing a movie in Britain, and he was a producer, but he wasn't directly involved with the money. He's just writing it. And the other producers squandered a lot of the money. Is over budget. The actors weren't getting paid. The crew wasn't getting paid. And Simon wasn't taking any money for it. So he automatically eliminated his salary. So there should have been money. Well, now the British government has to step in to pay the crew and the cast. I say criminal charges sound great to me.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd all the money go? I'm sure the studios are not happy about that too. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar was back. Yeah, she was looking forward to it. I mean, you can't keep a good Slayer down. That's true.
If they did with Buffy, they have her come in, and plus a couple other ones that are able to come back into it. And I don't know, maybe if she had kids, cousin, something, or a couple people, kids from the school that she trained.
One of
they had the ability.
One of the cast members just passed away the other day. Brandon,
who played Xander.
Yes. And his family found him. He just passed away in his sleep. So terrible.
It is.
And he was signed on to come back. So just craziness. Yeah. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I say, Dolly, do your best. Do your worst. Don't get Dolly Parton upset. She gets very upset.
Yeah, you don't want to see her get pissed.
Yeah. She wants something, she goes after it. So.
Woman on a mission. God love it.
Yeah. Why do people do this to me? Okay. Sometimes. Yeah, Michelle Trachtenberg. Yeah. But isn't she deceased? Yeah. She passed away unexpectedly. You love seeing me. Why? I break the camera. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Two members of the crew. Yeah. The cast. It's just sad when we lose our, great people like that. So. All right. So we like to watch our favorite shows to help our mental health. What else do we like to do?
Have fun.
Yeah. Can't sit at home all day being down on yourself. You got to keep going. I mean, I know sometimes you just lay in bed and you just don't want to move, but that's not good for your body. Definitely need to talk to somebody. If your friends aren't available, there are different apps out there now. Pillow Fight, well, not in Germany. Don't forget, Jamie Lynn.
Definitely not in Germany.
But there's write fan fiction. That's right, Mark. Yeah. Maybe in the States. Maybe scream into a pillow instead. Yeah, write your feelings down. Get it out.
Go on a fun vacation.
Yeah. Take a day trip. Even if you can't go on a week or something, take a day trip. Never hurts. Go to your favorite place. Next summer, we got the Voltron movie.
Yes.
Thundercats. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like live action Voltron? Or is it an animated movie? I mean, that's not the topic for tonight, but anyways, trying to keep us on track here.
I've been hearing different versions.
Escape into sci-fi. We'll just use that.
There you go.
Escape for a day. Yeah. So Voltron. Interesting. Okay. You know who I'd like? The
Live
voice
action
is
for
perfect.
Voltron.
What?
Sorry about that. Yeah, it is a live action
Nice.
scheduled for next year for
Cool.
Voltron.
Awesome.
I think the same thing was with Thundercats too.
I mean, I would love to see. Seth MacFarlane has the right voice for Lionel.
Yeah.
But, you know, so they're gonna have to find somebody that has that voice. Like who the guy they picked for Adam for Masters of the Universe, spot on. They did a really good job finding him for this summer. Hold on a second. Oh my God, Becky, I can't type today.
Could be worse.
That's interesting. My friends just texted that they were 88 in Evansville, Indiana today. And you're not that far from there. So
Go figure.
oh my. Okay. I am not a miracle maker. I'm not. I want to believe I am, but anywho. Kind of have those friends. I don't know why, but it kind of weighs on my mental health, but I attract people that I don't know, just I don't know, but they end up being some of the best friends I've ever had, but it's just you're going, what? So
There you go, like this.
yeah. Like my mom and dad do the same thing. They attract interesting people. Unfortunately, those people like to take advantage of others, but I mean, some of them end up becoming really good friends. So Voltron, Mark Harkness, Prince Zarkon, he failed me. I'll deal with him later. Sire, what later? Voltron reduced him to atoms.
Damn right.
That can weigh on you too when people, take advantage of you and play with your emotions. That really hurts.
I just walk away. Not worth the time and effort.
I don't know what it is about me, but it's so hard for me to walk away sometimes because I know that there are people who really, really need a friend, and I just don't like to leave people in that state. That's what bothers me. Now, I'm not going to stay when it like totally destroys me entirely. No, that's not the right way to go. So hold on a second. Sorry. This tells me that people are not following my schedule. You should know my schedule if you're my best friend. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh my. I mean, it's great to have that camaraderie. But then again, you're going, God, why me? So I have trouble making friends anyways. I've always been that way. Especially after the church because I just I don't trust. And this whole imposter situation I went through, I don't trust anybody. So if you're a part of my inner circle, I trust you. So Space Force Girl says, what's my, oh, I'm so ready. I am so ready for Gate World. Bring it on. You know what? They should have extended Stargate Universe and made that just a plot in Stargate Universe. Those people got to get home somehow. I mean, so that's a great show, great franchise. I say bring it on. We need more. I can't wait to see what they come up with. I hope they let Dom DeLuise's son from 21 Jump Street. Is it Peter or Michael? I can't remember which one it is, but I want to see him back. He really pushed SG-1 forward all those years. Peter. Yeah, he really pushed it forward all those years. So, hey, Daniel, what's up? How are you?
Hey, Daniel.
Yes, I know. Stargate is fantastic. I wouldn't like to see in like a roundabout way Kurt Russell try to come back somehow. That would be interesting. Like he walks right into one of the shows one day out of one of the gates. But to find a planet with all those gates on it, that's interesting. Interesting. See, what was the other show that I saw was going to be on Prime? That's not a continuation. It's a stupid reboot. I'm begging Seth to drop Smokey and the Bandit. I'm begging him. Please don't do it. Come on. Daniel says Star Trek or Star Wars has to be the sci-fi king. It's a hard one. No, the Orville.
Hey, Seth.
Orville,
please.
Yeah, the Orville should be king. Yeah, man. I'm evil. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Until Kurtzman is gone, Star Trek will never be like it used to be. Rod Roddenberry just gave an interview to the Nerdist where he was detailed. Now that I've said Voltron, the algorithm heard me on my phone, and now I'm getting tons and tons of Voltron stuff. Okay, Miss Autumn.
Hi, Miss Autumn.
I forgot where they went to see a movie. Forgot which one she told me. She went and saw the new horror film that's out in theaters right now. Yes, bring on the Orville. Oh, good. I'm glad you love Orville too. I'm actually working on TED clips right now. Oh my God, let me tell you.
That raunchy little thing.
I love him. Autumn, I was sitting here yesterday doing my thing, and Autumn, the producer, goes, he sounds like Peter Griffin more than he sounds like Ted. I was laughing so hard. I was like, maybe. It is Seth. So now she goes, I don't know if I want to watch that or not. No, it wasn't Scream 7. It's another one about a girl that's pregnant. It's from A24. Autumn said it's not visually scary, it's auditory scary. Horror movie. My daughter loves horror movies. Mark says, but is it Lion Voltron, or are they trying to vehicle? I'm not sure. See, this one's being kept under wraps. I didn't even know they were doing it. So I'm ready to see that one. Oh, I'm ready. If it comes out in time for It's Your Turn to Scream with Sci Fi Mombie, we will be watching it. So, but I don't want to see that new mummy horror movie. I'm so tired of them rebooting the Mummy over and over and over into different. It's just old, you know. So no, you're fine. You're okay. No, it heard me say it, so it kept started. You know, you saw vehicle. Okay, well that's dumb. That's not the true essence of Voltron. So, oh, Power Ranger Donnie saying hello to everybody. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. You have Voltron on DVD. Awesome.
I grew up on watching Voltron.
Mm-hmm.
Playing plans.
Yep.
Silverhawks, Thundercats. Hell, I like even G.I. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Mask. I remember watching Astro Boy and Speed Racer.
Oh, I love Speed Racer. I don't remember Astro Boy that much.
It's out there.
Yeah. Like when I came home from school, I had a really bad day at school, being picked on and all that stuff. I disappeared into TNG and cartoons. That's what I did. You know, did my homework while I was watching cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just crap. So Power Rangers is the sci-fi monarch. Power Rangers for your generation, not for Gen Xers. By the time Power Rangers got started, it wasn't a thing for me. It was a thing for like my nephew. That was his favorite. Yeah. So yeah. That and Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies.
Never liked those.
Out of time. Nutty Buddy. I had to be careful because my dad was a sheet metal worker, so he's always doing heating and air, and he would always take his lunch. And Little Debbie was his snack during lunch, so I couldn't like eat all of them. I have one or two, you know. Normally after school, especially I was after 16, I had a part-time job, so I wasn't sitting around all the time. That was my other fun thing. If I had a bad day at school, I got to go to work that night, and I worked for the public library system. So I got to see new books, new comics. I got to stand there in the stacks and read, you know, put things back in order by Dewey Decimal. I'm a nerd. That stuff's fun to me. Facing, making sure the books look great so people will check them out. Super Mario Brothers Super Show on MeTV. Yeah. Oh, okay. On MeTV Tunes, March 30th. Cool. Thanks, Jamie Lynn. I didn't know that.
I did like that Quest. Yeah, it's a good one.
Excuse me.
I loved watching the banana splits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Beetlejuice, the animated series. God, I love that one. And Ghostbusters, the animated series.
There's 3 different versions of Ghostbusters. The real Ghostbusters, which was
there's actually 4.
2 guys that were for the series.
But yeah, there's 4. There's the original movie, the reboot.
I'm talking about the
computer games,
TV series. I'm talking about.
Then the cartoons. Oh, there's a TV series. Then there's 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
The 2 guys that played in F Troop, and there's a gorilla, a man in the gorilla suit that played the gorilla.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And then there's 3 different versions of the cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
On that.
I mean, that's how desperate they were to try to get that back up and running. I mean, seriously, that's how hard they. Yeah, exactly. Space Force. Yep. Oh my gosh. I'm waiting to see what they come up with next. Although they say it's an animated movie, but I don't believe it. I mean, everybody wants Ghostbusters too much for it to be animated. So we'll see what happens. Oh God. Okay, stop texting me. Okay. Come to the show and talk to me. No. Anyways. You had a Filmation show, which is why. Well, the issue, the issue was Harold Ramis his health was deteriorating,
Mm-hmm.
and he knew it, and he could not do the live action, and he didn't want to show Egon as weak, right? Because Egon was pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Guys up here.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but he could carry around that proton pack just like everybody else. So no, he's not getting any. No, there's no meowing. They're all asleep right now. They already had their treat. No, he doesn't need any more. He'll get fat.
Like Garfield.
Yep. Yeah. No, they decided to. I put out some for our new cat Dottie, and they decided to eat her treats, so I had to sneak her some. And here comes Daisy. Oh,
Hi, Daisy.
that kitten. Oh no, I meant she came to eat Dottie's treats, and I had to shoo her away. So
how is Dottie doing?
She's doing good. She's fitting in with the family real well. It's like she never was absent. So that's pretty awesome. She's fit right in. She's an old lady, though. I do need to take her to the vet and have her looked at.
Okay.
Just to be safe. Did you guys ever see the Japanese UK 80s puppet?
I did.
Starfleet X Bomber? No, I don't think I've ever seen that. I have to go find that one. Jamie Lynn says they did. Okay, what is it? Write this down. Write some stuff down. So what is it? TV puppet show Starfleet X Bomber? Like Star Trek Starfleet?
UK 80s.
Like Star Trek Starfleet?
Starfleet /
British?
Bomber.
But it was affiliated with Star Trek?
It's been a while ago since I seen it.
Okay. It's on YouTube. Okay. Awesome. I was probably too busy with excessive watching of Star Blazers. Oh. So many, you guys bring me so many great shows. I just don't have enough time in the day to watch it all, honestly.
That's from 1980.
Oh, it's just 1980?
Yeah, it's from 1980. X Bomber is also known as Starfleet in the UK. It's from 1980 to 81. Japanese sci-fi marionette series.
Okay. Interesting.
By Go Nagia.
Okay. I'll have to look that up. Give it a gander.
Yeah, there's a lot of good marionette shows out there. Next to
Leader Hero looks like Michael Jackson, has nothing to do with Trek. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Next to the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, I know Michael Morris keeps trying to get me to get into Terrahawks. I have the hardest time with that show. I don't know why. I just do. I'll just have to keep trying. Like Firefly, it took me a long time with Firefly. And then I finally watched it, forced myself to watch it. And I was like, oh man, this is great. And now we're getting a continuation. So that letter writing campaign worked. Supercar? What's Supercar? Is that another animated series? Captain Scarlet. Okay. Wow. So much. See, it's like Babylon 5. I don't even know how I missed Babylon 5 when I was in high school. I have no idea. It played here in the Ozarks. I just didn't pay attention. I guess I was too far up the rumpus of Star Trek to pay attention otherwise. Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Your mom has the whole series taped on VHS.
Oh, nice. Hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah, like Knight Rider, but the car flies puppet show. Okay.
Never cared for Knight Rider.
I really like Knight Rider. I don't now, didn't they try to reboot that? I did not like the reboot of Quantum Leap.
Sad, but it did suck.
I did not like it at all. So get tired of reboots. Okay.
Yeah, you know how I am on reboots.
Yeah, we both feel the same way. Lots of puppet shows. Yeah. Yeah, there are some people who liked the new Quantum Leap. It was not Scott Bakula. So, how can you even, they didn't even invite him on.
Mm-hmm.
That was his bread and butter, man. I mean, sheesh. So, anyways, can you tell? Can you tell I don't like reboots? I mean, okay, I'll say a couple of reboots I kind of liked. That was Magnum PI and MacGyver. Those were pretty good. But we didn't see, Richard Dean Anderson on it, or, I didn't care for the
reboots. I wish they would have done it, the continuation.
Yeah.
With some of their previous characters that were intertwined with it.
They could have done Magnum PI with, what's his face being his kid. They could have done that. Yeah. They could have done MacGyver with the kid that played MacGyver being the kid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would have worked. I didn't care for the 2000 Knight Rider movie or Team Knight Rider. I don't even remember those, Mark.
Not even worth it.
Probably, yeah.
Not worth it.
Yeah. Kind of like Marionette or Spelled Mario. Okay. Okay. I'm sitting here drawing a blank, but that's okay. I do that a lot. So, yeah, it's just interesting. I think that's the whole point of sci-fi for me, is that I could escape. So that's right. Legacy chose Charmed should have been yes, thank you.
Yeah,
and now we've lost Shannon Doherty. So
I wish they never rebooted the way they did with Charmed. They should have done a continuation with the kids and have the parents around at times on helping.
I pray to God, if they're going to do a Grimm thing, that it's a continuation. No reboot. Please don't.
With the twins.
Yep.
With the twins and whoever else is around that can come through.
Yep. So we'll see what happens with that. I think it's dead in the water, honestly, because I don't think Peacock wants to do that. Yeah, TV is always an escape for everybody. But with me, it was a link to excessive eating. So that was always like programmed in my brain, because that's what my parents did. We all sat around the TV eating chips and, drinking soda. That was our thing. So it was ingrained since childhood. Yeah. Check out David Kubiza, please. Today's his birthday. Go wish him happy birthday. Be awesome. Yep. I think it's everybody's escape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mine also used to be books. Like I would just go read. So I was always reading a Star Trek novel or a Star Wars novel. I think Supernatural will return by 2030. I don't know. I don't know about Supernatural's return unless it's going to be the original cast and it's a continuation. It's not worth it. That's one thing here. It's one of our mottos. We hate reboots with a passion.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah. It's like they did the Naked Gun right. It's a continuation. Even though Seth kept saying in the viewing party it was a reboot. No, it wasn't. He's the executive producer of it. Come on, man.
As Frankenstein would say, with the fire bad, and they say reboot bad.
See,
continuation is good.
Yeah. You know, Space Force, that's the thing I am curious about with Smallville. Because Allison Mack, I don't know if they want her back after what she did. But like Superman and Lois, everybody wanted to see the kids, not another reboot of Superman. And so that's kind of what it turned into, was watching them parent their children. So Smallville, it depends on if Tom and Kirsten, right? I don't know about Allison, honestly. Or I know that what's his face that does the Michael Rosenbaum, I know he would return. He's talked about it on his podcast. So, by the way, that's a great podcast if you guys are looking for one to listen to. Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum, it's really good. He's got some great guests on. I really like, he had on Adriana Palicki, because they worked together on Friday Night Lights. And he had, like I said, he had Allison Mack on. That was interesting. Yeah, they could. Yeah, they could say Lex Luthor. I mean, it depends. I guess it depends on how much money she needs and how hard she pushes the producers. So I think that's another thing about mental health. I think everybody deserves a second chance. And as you can see, anybody can be pulled into a cult. Anybody. So,
but on the same token, there's some of them are just wish to change, and there are so many chances you give them, and you have to give up on them.
I've had to do that this year with some friends.
And
Connie's been around to see it. People I've known for 3 years or more, I had to just cut off because they've gone down a rabbit hole that I refuse to go down.
And so, we definitely had a few conversations about that before and after the mishap.
I shouldn't have to change just because that person wants me to be something I can never be.
Exactly.
I'm not going to do it. That's not fair.
I've walked away with someone tried to do that with me. I just walked away the first time it happened. I said, no, kiss your own ass, bitch.
That's right.
Bye.
Kiss your own ass, bitch. Yeah, I know. You're just like, no way, man. I don't give a damn what you say. Yeah, that's great and all, but yeah. It's also that when people just want to use you for other reasons that are their own physical, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's all you think the relationship's going to be, no, walk away. That's not what a healthy relationship looks like.
So, and people say blood's thicker than water. Not always.
Nope. I have family members right now that they are my blood, but I love them, but I cannot stand them. Especially after my grandparents died and what they did to us. No way. Yeah. It's really hard. So, you know what? Some of the best family I have are not blood related. Yep.
There's a family that I adopted when I was young. When I was not even before I even turned 10 years old. We know them for 50 years at least. I mean, they are family. Both her Aunt Joanne's side and Uncle Joe's side. Both sides are family to us.
Yeah. So it amazes me. The people who you think because you're blood related are supposed to be there thick or thin. Nope. And I even have family members that have been entranced into a certain cult. And I'm going, why? You know? Anyways. Like one of my family members read Ali Stuckey's book, Toxic Empathy. And I'm going, oh, really? Empathy is not toxic. Having compassion for your fellow human being is not, and empathy is not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John the Beagle Dad, what's up?
Hey, John.
Good night. You just got here.
Good night. What the hell?
I have to go to work at 5 a.m. tomorrow. What are you talking about?
I got an appointment at 9:20 in the morning.
He's an old man. I'm kidding, John. Oh boy. And anyways, yeah, I don't understand it sometimes because it's people like, I know I keep going back to the church, but that's pretty much the only reference I have sometimes. Those people I used to think were the most level-headed, gave the best advice, and then 2016 hit. And I never hid my feelings. I never hid my political views. They were always out there. And they turned against me. So, hasta la vista. You go do what you're going to do. I'm not going to be a part of that.
The only time I go to a church, unless there's a funeral, baptism, or a wedding.
Yep.
That's the only other time I go.
I mean, my mom and dad have even quit going to church because they couldn't take it anymore. Like we would just show up for Easter and Christmas. With my mom and dad. I just don't do it anymore. It's not the church I grew up in. I'll say that. And a lot of people, I love people when they go, well, you do understand that the Southern Baptist Church was only created because of slavery. I'm like, well, they changed. But now they're reverting back, which is weird. So, oh well. I hope they wake up one day and realize, hey, what are we doing? We can't do that. We'll never reach people for God if we keep doing that. So just be careful. Be careful of organized religion is what I'm going to say. Protect your mental health if you are in one of these organized religions, because there is a sense of brainwashing. I unfortunately endured it. And now that I've found out a lot of the truth, I'm going, damn. Yeah. So just be careful. You can still worship God anywhere. You don't have to darken the door of a church to worship God. He's everywhere. He's omnipresent. So don't let them tell you otherwise. I think I'm closer to God than I've ever been. And that was over 40 years in the Southern Baptist Church. So, amen. Thank you. Yep. God is everywhere. That's right. It's like right now, this just weighs on me. So I'm sorry if I'm bringing this up because it's kind of political, but this whole thing with Iran. So Mark says, amen. God is everywhere. What you do unto the least of them, you do unto me. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like those friends I was just talking about. They served in the military. And I was looking on their X the other day, and they just said the most horrible things about the Iranian people. And I was just in shock. We're all human beings. Those kids don't deserve in Tehran to have carcinogenic oil raining down on them. They don't. They don't deserve to have their water. They lit water on fire the other day by accident in the streets of Tehran. That was feeding the plants in the neighborhoods. I mean, we had that problem here at one of the military bases when one of the tanks for the jet fuel was leaking into the water source for the military housing. I mean, kids were coming down sick and all that. I mean, that weighs on you. So I saw a lady the other day, and I follow her on TikTok, where she was just telling everybody, I hate you. And I'm going, whoo. And usually she's got great sound advice as a military wife. But oh man, she was letting people have it because she was tired of it. I don't blame her. And her husband, I believe, is one of the ones that's been out on, what's the aircraft carrier that's been out there that actually they set on fire to try to get them to go home. You know, it's like my mother, Aunt Nisi, is in heaven and she was good. Yep. I'm a mother and I have a daughter. Yep. My mother grew up amid an environment she described as backwoods Baptist, meaning you'll believe whatever they tell you as long as there's, yeah. My mom always questioned her salvation until she left the church. And my mom had been a Southern Baptist for a long time. The service trains you to be racist 101 against whoever they want. Yeah, I know. Isn't it sad? Oh, the church does it too. I remember this was right before COVID hit. They did a whole series on other religions and how we were supposed to hate and be bigoted against those other religions, even though they were saying they were Christian, like Catholicism. That's the original Christianity right there, people. I mean, if you want to find a pure version of the Bible with all the books in it, get a Catholic Bible. It's like the Jewish people. I have great friends who are Jewish. That's where we all came from. You know, like Islamic Muslims, not all of them are radical. They're actually peaceful people. But the way they portrayed it is like they were also dogging Mormons. They were also dogging Assembly of God, which is headquartered right here in Springfield. Okay. They're like right down the street. So yeah, Eastern Orthodox, if it's not Southern Baptist, they didn't believe that they were Christians. And I said, okay, I'm out. Bye. We have the First Amendment to the Constitution on purpose. It's like what's going on with, I call him Keg's breath, but Hegspeth, and his pastor. I just sat there stunned when I saw excerpts of that CNN documentary. I'm going, what? No. So I bet my mother is looking down at me in heaven. I miss her. Yeah, I bet she is. I'm sorry. That's hard. Yeah. We all have to work together somehow. I know, Space Force girl. Yeah. Yeah. Scary thought. Well, it's like we're almost out of Tomahawk missiles because we sold them to other people. Well, duh. But never mind. It's just ridiculous. So yeah. Shouldn't hate your neighbor. You should love them anyways. Do you have to like them? No. But you should love them no matter what. It's like cutting off of US aid. That was and people don't understand this. They think, oh yeah, that's great. It was only like 1% of our whole United States budget. Okay. But it was getting us into doors politically so that we could keep the peace globally. So, you're all nice people to know. Yeah. Keep coming back. You're always welcome here. Always welcome here.
Totally.
Yeah. You're awesome. We got the Bill of Rights. The founders didn't think we needed the responsibilities that come with those rights spelled out. Yeah. You know what's funny to me, Mark, is when you start having these conversations with people, like open dialogue, they can't, for some reason, they can't move into the Constitution. They stay at the Declaration of Independence.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched, Jubilee does a great thing where they get like 20 people together and then they're debating one person. Have you seen these? And that one woman just could not, the one that they were debating, she could not step away to the Constitution. And one of the guys had his pocket Constitution in his hand. And she's like, what is that? And she was homeschooled. So that's also happening in our society where a lot of kids are not going to public school anymore. They're being sent to charter schools. They're being sent to religious schools. They're being homeschooled. And the states don't control that. You can teach your kids whatever you want. Unlike public school, where the state mandates what you teach, what your child is taught. And I have a month and a half left of Springfield Public Schools. So, and I used to joke about it all the time. I'm a product of Springfield Public Schools. Yeah. Yeah. So they never caught my reading comprehension problems. They never helped me with it. It's not dyslexia. It's just I have to read things sometimes 3 times in a row to make it stick. But dumb pop culture stuff, no.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a form of ADD. I don't know. I don't feel like I have it. But anyways. Yeah. I just wish that people, it's unfortunately, and I'm going to say it, and it's going to anger some people who watch us on the replay. But this is what the Republican Party has done to the United States for over 40 years. They have a philosophy of, I'm sorry, this sounds very harsh. I'm sorry, but keep them dumb. They'll be more easy to manipulate. I've even heard it out of, they're trying to do it now in Missouri by taking away the income tax. I mean, my God. Ugh. So if it works in your state, you guys probably phased it out over time, but they're just planning on cutting it off and then raising our sales tax to like 30%. Food is already expensive, So Chrissy LeBlanc, well, that's the reason we have freedom and our rights. We can't afford to. That's right. You have to fight for it. You have to fight for it. Even the Declaration of Independence, life over liberty and liberty over right to happiness. One person's rights ends where their neighbor's rights begin. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I mean, even the Bible says that, we should help each other out. And just a level of selfishness that I don't understand. So, but I haven't gotten to work at the food bank in a long time. So maybe a couple of years, I need to get back into that. I just give money to the animal shelters anymore because they're over inundated with people who volunteer. So it's just easier. It's better for them to get a monetary donation, or like I'll go buy some bags of food and drop them off than to volunteer my time, because they already have too many people there. And that, that can really bother the animals. So I don't want to over inundate those cute little furry babies, So I'm still missing a cat. I don't know where he's at, but I hope he got adopted. So I'm sure he did.
Hope so.
Yeah. I mean, well, around here, black cats are not treated very nicely. So yeah, it worries me. He was such a good cat. So my dad says that he saw him at PetSmart in one of the cages, and he came to the window when my dad called his name, but I guess my dad couldn't get a hold of me that day to get over there and see about adopting him. But he said he came back that same day and he was gone. So somebody adopted him. Oh, well. But yeah. But, you know, I also find when I'm having a hard time, if I go and volunteer my time or, you know, do something good for the community, it makes me feel better. And it helps a lot of people. It starts at your community level and goes up. It's not trickle down like people want us to believe. It doesn't work that way. It never has in this country, and it never will. Even when, and I hate to say it, but even when the government implodes, because it's going to happen one day, empires don't remain this big forever, guys. You have to start at the ground level, and that's in your own community, and work up.
Look what happened to Rome.
Yeah.
Ottoman Empire.
Every single empire has imploded because of the egos and the fighting over money. So take care. Godspeed to you all. You all are good people.
Space.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Come back anytime. You are more than welcome. Yeah. We'll keep moving the Battlestar Galactica forward for sure. So, but the other thing I got to tell you guys when it comes to mental health, and RuPaul says it best, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anybody else? It starts like, you know, it starts at the ground level in your community. It starts with you. I, for the longest time, and it was I always thought being the Christian wife, I had to put my kids and my husband first. They always came first. I always had to do, who cared about me? And it was killing me. I couldn't handle, you know, I finally woke up. And it was weird how I woke up because I had to go through occupational behavior therapy after I had my gastric sleeve because I was starting to gain weight again. And I didn't realize I was doing, like, our old living room used to sit right by our kitchen. So we'd always have food around on the couch. That's a habit you got to change. Like when you start to feel hungry, drink some water, get up and move, go take a walk. You know, don't sit on the couch. So you have to do it for yourself. Like I always said, I'm going to lose weight for the kids. I have to do it for the kids so I can be around. No, you have to do it for yourself. You have to be selfish in that fact, because if you're selfish, then you could take care of others. Once you get to a point, I'm not even taking care of myself anymore because I'm not getting up. I don't have a sit to stand desk anymore. I've got to get a new one. I had to leave that at the old house because of buggy issues. Anyways. You have an 11-year-old Chihuahua. Oh, that's a cutie. Yeah. Oh my God. Jamie Lynn, that made me cry the other day. There's several animal shelters that these people who are being detained by ICE, their animals are just left alone. Nobody's allowed to call or anything. So they find out about the animals and they go rescue them. And I just broke my heart. Just broke my heart. You know, these people getting deported, they have to leave their animals behind. Sucks. So get a friend. Adopt a friend. There's a lot of animals who need forever homes out there. Definitely. I mean, there's some dogs here at the Southwest Missouri Humane Society that it's been a good, I think the one dog's been there like 845 days because we're a no-kill animal shelter now and nobody will adopt them. I don't know why. He's a cute dog. If I had room and my landlord would allow me to, I'd adopt him, but I can hear the cats now bitching at me. You brought a dog into a cat house? Yeah. So, yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that, having a cat and a dog.
Mm-mm. No, I mean, I'm allergic to dogs and not cats, which is very bizarre. But anyways, yeah, I don't mind having both of them. I'm just a cat person. So dogs are cute. Yeah, they're good. They're good animals, but cats for me. Autumn wants a dog, and I'm like, oh, you and I will be sneezing our heads off. You know it. We need to have a hypoallergenic dog, which is
Yeah,
what
they're out there.
beagles and Portuguese water dogs.
Mm.
And there was another, what's the other one? Maltese. Damn, that wind. Holy crap, I can hear it all the way in here. So, or Bishop Animal Shelter. Yeah. Yeah, we have Watching Over Whiskers. We have Care. We have Humane Society. I said it wrong. Humane Society of Southwest Missouri. And then we have in every county, they have the different animal shelters. So in the Southwest Missouri area, but adopt a friend.
Yeah, some of the hypoallergenic dogs are the poodles, Bichons, Maltese, the water dogs, and the schnauzers.
Schnauzers, not beagles. Okay. I thought beagles were. So, because my Autumn's boyfriend's mom has dogs and they're allergic and they have beagles and they're doing great. So, yeah, Maltese and
yeah, Maltese.
Poodles, you gotta be careful with poodles.
Yorkies.
Yeah, they're good dogs. I got bit in the face by a poodle as a young kid, so be careful.
And the soft-coated terriers, the Wheaton terriers.
Okay.
Chinese cressets and the Beigese.
Yep. So.
Had to double check on that.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that. So, but yeah. I guess we're just not going to get the trolls tonight. Nobody wants to touch this topic with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
Which is nice, you know?
Me after the comment I said how we don't like trolls in that.
Yeah. Maybe the algorithm hurt us and
yeah.
So Shih Tzus. Yeah, my aunt used to have one. He was a mean little shit. Oh my God.
Oh, the ankle biter.
Yeah. You have a Maltipoo? Interesting. Hey, Positive Candor, how are you?
Hey, Positive.
She speaks cat. That's funny, Mark. Oh, that's funny. I saw the cutest video the other day where a golden retriever found a kitten and brought it home. And she thought it was the lady thought it was a squirrel. It wasn't AI generated either. And it raised it like it was its own baby. It was so cute. And they were best friends. So really cute. How are you today, Positive Candor? Her name is Rain Mashogi. Did I say that right? Usagi. Cute. How do you get that to roll off the tongue?
Interesting name.
Yeah. Oh, we're just talking mental health and sci-fi. That's the thing I kind of like about not only TNG, but the Orville. Like Dr. Finn, it has all those credentials and psychiatry. Deanna Troi was on the Enterprise for counseling, you know? They knew, they could tell that that is an important part of what needed to be. Oh, all sci-fi. Yeah. I just had Space Force girl. She actually emailed me. They're doing a Battlestar Galactica 50th anniversary push to get something back with Battlestar Galactica because the 50th anniversary is in 2 years. So, but yeah, just talking. Wrapping up this series, and we're going to move on to funner things like aliens, Bigfoot, fairies.
They're out there.
Leprechauns. They are.
Yeah, I resemble that remark.
So, yep. Ghost, goblins.
Gremlins, oh my.
Hmm?
I think gremlins, oh my.
Yeah, gremlins. There's something on the wing. No, I'm just kidding.
Slender Man,
Yep.
Lake Erie Bessie. It's up in my neck of the woods here.
Yeah. Yeah, Rain. Is the X. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love Poltergeist. Oh my God. That is like one of my favorite horror sci-fi franchises. Yeah. Love it. It's been out long enough, so if you don't know the story of Poltergeist, but what happened was they moved the headstones, but they didn't move the bodies from the tribe, and they came back. And it affected the whole neighborhood.
And the funny thing is, when they made the movie, those were actually real bodies in there, in that whole area. When it's all filled up, those were actually real bodies.
They were all donated to science.
Yeah.
So they got used in a movie. Like I was talking the other day on dumb laws. You donate your body to science, but you have no idea where it's going to end up.
Yeah. And there's your sign.
Yeah.
Oh,
you think your body's going to go to a cadaver lab where kids are going to, learn about the body? No. They could do science experiments on you. They can give you out to Hollywood. They get,
whole new meaning of bringing out your dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jeez. My great uncle did that, actually. We have no idea where his body is. He donated his body to science, and he didn't care. He didn't care what the family said. So do what you got to do, right? I mean, it's like also, if you donate your organs, your family in certain states can override your decision. So if you want to donate your organs after you pass, you better find out the law in your state. So it was weird that Heather O'Rourke, yes, oh, that poor kid died at age 12 due to congenital intestine. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She had a lot of trouble on set. She was having a lot of nightmares, and it was okay, I'm going to say this is real bad, but she was good in the movie, but they honestly should have recasted her because she was having so many issues. And then come to find out, she was having a really bad home life. So her mom and dad were
on top of it. Sad.
Horrible people. Yeah. So that's sad that happens. Even today, that happens. So that's why I told my kids, if you guys want to be in Hollywood, that's great, but we're going to lock up all your money in a trust. I don't want any part of it. I don't want to touch your money. So move. They did. Yeah. Who was it that was it Gary Coleman? Like all that Silver Spoons money. He got to adult and he thought his parents had it all locked up for him in a savings account. Come to find out, it was gone. And he was one of the ones that helped get the law passed in California, where like a third or something of all your earnings has to go in a state sponsored savings account so that your parents can't spend that amount. Or is it a quarter? I forgot what it was. It's a good amount. So.
Well, I know you remember Jackie Coogan?
Mm-hmm.
There is a law.
Yeah, that's right.
What year is the Coogan Law, or the Coogan Act, established in California in 1939, requires that 50% of the child's child actor's gross earning piece set aside, blocked in true account. It's known as the Coogan account.
And it's because his parents were horrible people.
Yeah.
And he was working with Chaplin all that time.
Yeah.
Made lots of money. But yeah. Do I get teased because of April Fool's Day? No, that's my favorite day. I love doing crap on April Fool's Day. No, actually, it's kind of funny. I wasn't born in April. I was born in December. My mom and dad just like the name April. Mm-hmm. So co-host Vic was actually supposed to be a girl, and his name was supposed to be Autumn because he was born in November. Well, my mother-in-law loved the name so much that when Autumn was born, who was born in April and came out of April, we named her Autumn. So, yeah, her birthday's coming up soon, which is interesting because the Michael Jackson biopic is actually going to be released on her birthday.
There you go.
Yeah, I told her we'll go see it. Big fun birthday. So, oh man, my kids. That's another thing that I've kind of been, well, technically Autumn was conceived. Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, she was conceived in July. So, because she was born at the end she was supposed to be born in May. So, anyways, moving on. I didn't even I had that was like the worst year ever, 2007 for me. Like, I had chest surgery. I contracted MRSA staph in the hospital. I lost my job. I had trouble getting a job. I didn't know I was pregnant with Autumn because co-host Vic was still little in diapers. I finally got a job, but it was with a temp agency, and then it turned into a full-time job, which was nice. But I had to make a deal with the hospital that I went to work for because I was going to sue them for malpractice because I contracted staph in the hospital. They weren't keeping it clean enough. And they told me I could have a job and they would write off a lot of my debt, my medical debt from that whole experience, plus co-host Vic's birth. He was born 3 months before I had chest surgery. So craziness. So I walked away good on that one. Let's just put it that way. So I have had an interesting medical weirdness life. I'll tell you, I don't want any more. The next thing I want is carpal tunnel surgery and my excess skin from losing all this weight taken off. That's it. I mean, if I have to have a stent, fine. I mean, I know heart disease runs in my family, but I keep track of that really well. So am I having, maybe. That's a good idea. Maybe. You look.
I'll be on.
I was going to say, you're going to be on your show.
Yeah. I had to double check to make sure I remembered right.
Yeah, I think I have Ted that day if the episodes last. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I have the Galactic Cafe that day. I have Galactic Cafe Monday to Friday. So it's a good idea, though. Fun idea. Yep. It's a Wednesday. Yeah. I know. I can't believe where we're at now. This year is already going by so fast. I sat here the other night, Connie. I'm like, maybe I should start writing out what movies I want to do for It's Your Turn to Screen. So I have the schedule.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to worry about the school year because Autumn will be in college. So
there you go.
I don't have to worry about.
She have her own way of getting around.
Yep. I have to worry about going to meet the teachers. I don't have to worry about all that fun jazz that goes along with public school life. So that's the other thing I've kind of been dealing with mentally is I'm not technically an empty nester, but relationship troubles and then your kids growing up, it leaves you, and they actually addressed it in Ted on episode, was it 5? Where you just don't feel like you're needed anymore, and you don't, so what I did was I compensated. I started this podcast. So, and I side gig.
Mm-hmm.
I just stay busy. Ever since I've lost all the weight, I don't sit around. I try to stay busy. So if I sit around, it's one of those down days. They already built it. It's been here. Hold on. Yeah, we've had it for a while now. Hold on. Yeah, it opened in 2023. I love that place. I love it. I like Wally's too. When we went in 2024, we went to Michigan for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary because my aunt and uncle were celebrating too. How many gas terminals do they have? Hold on. A lot. I mean, it's a huge swath of land that they took over. I'm surprised I can type this fast anymore. They have 120. Holy crap. I didn't realize there were that many. Dang. I know the gas prices are not great. I go to Maverick because Tony Man works at Maverick, so I kind of get a discount. Yeah, I know. It's a big store. It was funny. Ranger Amps and her family came to vacation in Branson, and we all went to Buc-ee's to just walk around and chat and look at everything. And that was pretty fun. I love the clothing cracks me up. It's really cute stuff with the big old beaver on it.
Yes, right here.
Mm-hmm. See, Autumn, the producer, filled up the car the other night, and I forgot what she told me. I know in California, people are pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
It's averaging around $2.54 a gallon here, but that's for E15. No, yeah, E15. So we in Missouri, they allow a certain amount of ethanol in our fuel. Otherwise, if you want non-ethanol, you pay at least 60 to 75 cents more. Yeah. Diesel is the worst. I don't know how anybody survives on diesel. Quite honestly, I feel bad for those people because farming equipment, farming trucks. My great uncle owns a dairy farm, and that was always his pet peeve, was having to have the trucks that ran on diesel because they have more torque to pull the bales of hay and stuff like that. So yeah, tractors take diesel. I think
truckers did have the diesel in them.
Mm-hmm. There was one trucker they interviewed, and I believe she said that her cost went up like $200 a tank. That's a lot. That's a lot. That chops. And she was an independent. Imagine if you're working for a trucking outfit where you have to pay them a certain amount to get paid. So that hurts. And guys, all of our costs are going to go up. They tack it onto the product when gas prices go up. I want to go to Vegas for Star Trek 60 for the convention. And now I'm even second guessing that because they just said jet fuel is about to go up. So, and driving in the dead of summer to Vegas is no fun. So, be an adventure, but I'd have to take like day and a half extra just to get out there and get back. So, I like to fly anyways.
I love flying.
Oh, I love it. So great.
If I have to if I have to take a train, I have to have someone with me because of my motion sickness.
Oh God, I have not got to travel on train yet. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I see those commercials where they do like the train trips around the United States.
Mm-hmm.
This looks so fun. Or they're what's it called? Viking, where they float the rivers in Europe. That looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or just cruise. A cruise would be nice. I'd like to go on the Star Trek cruise. That would be fun.
That would.
Yep, it is, Candor. You're right. 5th through the 9th. Yep. Actually, it's into the 4th. Isn't it the 4th through the 9th? I know I'm returning on my dad's birthday, and he was not happy to hear that. If we do go, he was throwing a fit because it's his 70th. So another good reason, probably not to go. But anyways, so just take care of yourselves. You know, if you're not feeling right, talk to someone. Talk to your doctor. There are some great, it's the pre-celebration. Okay. There's some great apps now out there that will work with your insurance. I know United Healthcare just bought one. Yeah, I couldn't get a cola, but we're buying up company. Okay, never mind. I have a great job. Don't get me wrong. It's frustrating, but you know, there's so many ways that you can get help. Don't suffer alone. Your life has meaning. Your life has value, and we want you here.
Mm-hmm.
You may not feel, Christopher Titus puts it this way because his sister unalived herself, but unalivement is a long-term solution to a short-term problem. So it's called pre-registration on August 4th. Okay, cool. I haven't even bought those. I've been stalling on buying those tickets because I'm like,
right.
And the other problem with that is I believe that's when the primaries are here in Missouri. So, yay. It never ceases. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. What do you think, Miss Connie?
Sure.
We're going to wrap up Forbidden Frequencies for tonight. We only do it once a year, and then it's done. Yeah. So, all right. Next week, no shows because I will be in Kansas City. But we will be back the next week after that with The Truth is Out There with Sci Fi Mombie. And what should be our first topic, Miss Connie?
I had to decide. Paranormal.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah, bring some evidence. I mean, I was always taught, you're supposed to just disappear after you die and you're in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
But there's evidence to prove that doesn't always happen. So we'll bring that along. Bring your evidence too. If you guys got anything, email me at questions@scifimombie.com. You got pictures and stuff that you want to share. I would love to share that with everybody. So, all right, Miss Connie, what do you got going on this week? Got any pet shop shorts dropping?
Yeah, I'll be dropping some in the next few days. In a couple of days here. I got my watch parties. And I'll be with you for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're
starting
starting a new. Mm-hmm. Oh, were you done? I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you. I feel really bad when I'm doing that. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, I'm done for right now. Thank you. I try not to do that either.
Yeah, it's kind of hard sometimes. So, all right. Well, of course, here, Monday through Friday, beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, it is the Galactic Cafe. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack. Bring a beverage of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's talk mostly about sci-fi. Monday nights, it's Tunageddon in the Sci Fi Mombie studio. Yes. We're finishing up Darkwing Duck. and watching the new Family Guy, the new American Dad, and whatever else we want to watch. So come join us for that. Tuesdays is an add-on. We are going to start the comedy version of Close Encounters. I named it funky, so hold on. Close Encounters with Sci Fi Mombie comedy series. So we'll probably start out this Tuesday with some Red Dwarf. We'll also do maybe a comedy movie. I'm thinking Spaceballs, because that's my favorite. So come and join us beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Wednesdays in the Sci Fi Mombie studio is dedicated to our favorite little raunchy teddy bear, Ted. So come join us for that. Connie has a comedy night in her Cosme studio. So that'll be fun. She always shows the best stuff. She really does. Wednesday and Fridays. Now, Fridays, you don't dedicate to comedy. Is it horror?
It's horror.
Horror. Okay.
Yeah. It could be like horror comedy, horror drama, mystery. You're dealing with horror. Could be sci-fi too.
Okay.
Because they've done the Nosferatu, the original Nosferatu.
That's right. Some of the best sci-fi is the horror stuff. Aliens, Predator. That's some good stuff. By the way, Alien Earth has been renewed for season 2. So it's going to be fascinating. Then Thursday nights, of course, in the studio is dedicated to Battlestar Galactica beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We've been doing double episodes, so I think we're probably going to continue that.
Okay.
Saturday nights in the studio is dedicated to Star Trek. So come join us. It's Tribulation this week. It's going to be fun. So I took John the Beagle Dad's advice. We're going to do Trouble with Tribbles, the animated series. I think it was, what was more Tribbles, more Trouble, I believe is what the animated one is called. And then Trials and Tribulations on Deep Space Nine. So we're going to watch that as well. Alien is horror. Aliens is yeah. You know why? Do you know why? Mm-hmm. Ridley Scott directed the first one, but James Cameron directed Aliens. That's why it's different. Yeah. And then from there it went, so I don't like anything past Aliens, honestly. Now Alien Earth is different. It's really good. And Alien Romulus kicks ass. That is one great movie. But some of the stuff like Prometheus, I don't care for that one. So we can talk more about that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a great week. As RuPaul says, you gotta love yourself or you can't really love anyone else. So just take care of yourself. Just remember, there's more that unites us than divides us, and your life has value. If you are struggling, please reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 988, or it's 1-800-822-TALK. Hold on. Hold, please. I thought they did away with the 1-800 number, but they didn't. It is, where's the 1-800 number? Oh my God, Becky Provision. One 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-TALK. Okay? So just don't suffer alone. People care about you. There's always someone there to talk to. So, or 911 if you need to. All right, guys. We will discuss this next year because I'm going to keep drawing attention to it because it's not a taboo subject like some religious people want you to believe. So like Paul Simon, I know 50 ways to love. Okay, Mark.
I'm not commenting.
I was going to say, that sounds like a personal problem.
That too.
All right, guys, take care. Come back tomorrow afternoon, beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern. I will see you in the Galactic Cafe. Later, party people.